Hello, Irene. How are you doing? Thank you so much for making time on Niaga Spotlight.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful. Irene, let's get started by me asking you. So, you were actually initially interested in vegetable farming. So, how did DumoWongi, which focuses on growing and selling herbs and flowers, how did that happen?
So in 2018, I'm joining Shell LiveWIRE program. So during the time, my initial idea was planting vegetable using organic farming. So during the program, we have an opportunity to connect with Shell LiveWIRE caterer. So I invite them to visit our farm. And during the farm tour, he pointed the one and only my rosemary plant, and he said, "Is this rosemary? Is it easy to plant it here?" I said, "Yes, because the our area is nearest the Mount Kinabalu, and the area is more cooler." And he said, "Why don't you focusing on planting this kind of high value herbs? Because in Kota Kinabalu, we have a lot of fine dining restaurant, hotel using this, but there is no local produce. All of them are imports from outside." So I said, for now, I don't really have the knowledge about these culinary herbs, but I will try to do my research. So starting from that discussion, I'm start to doing my own research about herbs, and I find out that in Kundasang area itself, we have a lot of herbs that growing in potted, but there is no people doing it as commercialized. So I
Wow.
started to do a herb collection, and we started planting. So that's why that's how DumoWongi started with herbs and edible flower.
That's so interesting, Irene. Thank you for sharing that. And from that very small start, you actually went on to eventually win the social impact category in the 2022 Shell LiveWIRE Global Top 10 Innovators Award. Now, how did
Yes.
this actually help you to expand into the work that DumoWongi is doing today? At last count, you had over 70 people, primarily
Mm.
women, working with you and for you.
So this Shell LiveWIRE, actually this is my second chance to join. I'm joining the Shell LiveWIRE Top 10 Innovator in 2019, but I didn't manage to receive the award, not even finalist. So last year, we try our luck to join again because last year the theme is social impact. And DumoWongi is a social impact that focusing on helping women to generate their own income through growing herbs and edible flower. So we are so lucky to become one of the grand winner, and I'm really thankful for the women and my community commitment, because without them, I may not even know what is social enterprise until now. So with this award, we managed to do collaboration with a lot of hotel and restaurant. We managed to increase our production, and we also managed to build our own processing house and training center for the community. And now we already have about 10 SKU of dried product made from herb base. Yeah.
When it comes to the work that DumoWongi does, how does it
Yes.
help, especially the mothers who are now able to afford the basics and the necessities due to the economic stability that DumoWongi
Mm.
brings to their lives?
So with that stressful that I faced during pandemic, when the women are struggling, I take the opportunity to deep breathe and think, how can I move forward? What can I do with this women? So I started with 7 women, ask them and share with them about my idea. and initiative. I really lucky because they are so excited when I say, when we're doing this, we can have extra income so we can buy what we need. So during the time, because we don't have a lot of resources yet, I give them 3 potted of herbs as a starter kit and a few seeds. But when I give them, and tomorrow they update me, I'm already started planting this, and I will try to propagate. So it's really make me like, oh, I really need to do something because they really need it. And from
Yeah.
that time, I started to build up these 7 people. And from these 7 people, we are now managed to get about 70 women who are joining this initiative. It's not because me, but because of the 7 women that we are built in the early stage.
Irene, I think it's such a fantastic community effort, particularly amongst the women in your neighborhood
Mm.
as well as surroundings. Now, let's talk about internet access and dependability also being a really key part of DumoWongi and social enterprises being able to do your business well. So, what difficulties do you and your farmers face when it comes to this?
So internet connection is really a problem in our area. Even we are live in the suburban area, but the internet connection is not stable. Even sometime during a program, I need to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning just to do my online task. And in terms of DumoWongi, because our main communication strategy is WhatsApp business, so every time there is no internet connection and there is order from customer, we cannot fulfill the demand on time because the communication delay. And sometimes when we do delivery, but because of connection not stable, we don't get the information earlier. So it become a problem for us to fulfill the customer demand.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for highlighting that, Irene. Definitely shows that there needs to be better budgetary allocations for developing the
Mm.
internet infrastructure. One last area that I'd love to ask you about, Irene. So, what are some other challenges that continue when it comes to DumoWongi's work, when it comes to the farming arena, and what can help to make it more sustainable?
Our main problem right now is pest and disease, plant pest and disease, because we are doing natural farming, so we cannot do it in a big scale. We trying to do, but we are dealing with a lot of pest and disease. So that's one of our main problem right now. Another one is we still have problem in terms of inconsistent quality of supply. So we take the opportunity to collaborate with NGO, government agency, even our own social entrepreneur to get knowledge, better practices in natural farming. So then these women, they can improve themselves in terms of skill on farm management, how to make their own natural fertilizer and insect repellent. And recently we started to trying aeroponic tower. So hopefully this system can help us in um, make our supply consistent. Yeah.
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Irene. We wish you all the best in continuing and expanding DumoWongi's fantastic work, especially when it comes to economically empowering Sabahan women.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, it's certainly of note that at least 99% of the entrepreneurs who were at the festive entrepreneurship, they were actually women, and it definitely points to also being in line with the Madani government's aspirations to increase women's LFPR from 56% to 60%, pointing towards, of course, MEDAC needing better investments, hopefully for Budget 2024. We take a quick break now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Niaga Spotlight.